How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We've got a new version of SetCon being played by our resident SetCon player. An EX4 list that makes use of the Quadramon pieces, a bunch of security rookies, and Mother D Reaper as well to give you the white sources. And on the right, our resident Imperial expert trying out the aggro list that placed second in Lyon recently in European Regional. TK comes down, finds a Kari, and the Kari next turn is going to be able to start giving memory back whenever they get the heal. Dino B just going to get the straight Digivolution, just passing things over. A little bit of a slow start for Imperial. Obviously against SetCon, slow starts always feel pretty bad. 6k shrink plus, it should be +6 for each color. So yeah, I think they were checking to see if Mother D Reaper counted as a color, but I mean, that should have killed Dino B. I mean, as the player, they should read their cards. What it actually says is, activate this card's main effect, then for every color activate it again. So that would have been 6+6 for the 12 shrink. So they had the right idea, but I think they all got distracted by whether Mother D gave them the extra color. But even if you have no things on the board, you do actually get the what's it called? The second shrink. I'm going to see the Nidhogg to suspend and bottom deck, and Imperial in a pretty good position. The day this comes out, if you are watching it, the Friday it goes live. My wife is going to be streaming for charity over on Twitch for MND, so make sure to drop by tomorrow, 9 AM to 9 PM BST. Come support the stream. If everyone that drops by this video is able to like swing by and like drop off $1, we'll go to a good cause. She's gonna shave her head if she hits 500 pounds, so that'll always be interesting. Speaking of interesting, yikaronies, X program deletes a Digimon without X antibody, which will kill everything on the board. If he's playing it from hand, then it is just gonna nuke everything. Interestingly, he's just keeping Mother D in the... He's actually just keeping Mother D in the back. What you can actually do is you use Mother D by pushing out, and then you can just treat it as a Digimon when it's in the field. Which also, interestingly enough, if he'd pushed out the Mother D, it is classed as a Digimon whilst it's in the field. So if he'd pushed out the Mother D, we wouldn't have had any of the ruling confusion on the colors or not, because they would have just been able to treat the Mother D as the second color source and then guarantee that they got the shrink. But either way, yeah, if you're the player, make sure to read your cards, read them thoroughly, and if there's any confusion, check it with the judge. You should know what your cards do. Makes things easier for everyone. Imperialdramon getting the strip, and we are going to see him swing in. Tactical retreat, going to get that recovery, so net neutral on that, but I think we're going to be going into the... It's not even going to be the memory printer, because these are the jamming ones. So that's going to just be a straight up forecast, setting up a nice wide board. I do quite like this because you're not going to be getting any sec +1 unless he goes into another. I'm going to see the Quadramon in order to get the draw coming through. I'm assuming he drew two. It looked like just one. That's actually, you know what, that's my question of the day. If you're a person that has to pick up multiple cards, do you pick them up individually, or do you just kind of fan the deck in order to get the number that you need and draw them that way? Imperialdramon going to be hitting a Gatekeeper, which gets the recovery. It's not going to be doing the sec minus because obviously there's no Mother D Reaper, there's no sources underneath. It is just there kind of just as a weird sec bomb. Jamming is going to give Imperialdramon the ability to go for it. Going to get the suspension on the Digivolve. Swing is going to hit the Zwart D, and then we are going to continue to keep the pressure on, bottom deck the pieces, and swing for game with Ladamon. Alright, game number 2, setting up that security, getting ready to go in. Looks like we're going to be seeing Imperial go first, and they do actually see a rookie in the opening hand this time. Just going to see the Davis. So that Wormmon probably going to get pushed up so we can get the extra memory. Very few Digimon. There's no yellow source, so he can't do the... recovery. He's going to have to Quadramon instead. So one of the downsides to going for the Mother D is you don't have your guaranteed yellow source unless you have a Kari. And I think that's why he kept the opening hand. It was one that had like a Shaco, the Quadramon, and then it has the yellows. I guess you're probably just going to evo into Shaco, which gives you the yellow source. You get a recovery out of it as well, because you are at 5. So go up to 6, and then you can start doing reinforcing after that. Good catch though, making sure the color sources for the options were being used correctly. I'm going to a Stingmon, so it looks like we're missing the XV, never mind. End of turn Jogress, so it's going to bring it back to 3, suspend that, and then we are going to swing over it. And we do have... Oh yeah, you get the extra plus... I think it's like +3 when digivolving. Oh, KnTElixar comes back and does the damage. Now the question is, can they find a way to get through this one? We're going to go for the Jogress. Bottom deck the KnTElixar, and that's actually huge because that means that Flame Hellscythe can't bring it back. This isn't actually a list that makes use of Flame Hellscythe. This one's going to be a straight -12. And he actually picks... Wait, what? Why did the Heaven's Control in security is just a -12, like just a flat shrink. Am I missing something? Yeah, no, he's just a flat shrink. That Imperialdramon should have died. Alright, so what D plays itself from security. He's gonna swing over that one. Alright, yeah, so Heaven's Judgment has not done what it's supposed to in this one. Yeah, nice board clear though. So a little bit clunky there, but he has at least managed to get very, very cheap board clear. I actually really like the Alter B being added into this, because what D out of security, then just the immediate like 2-cost Evo for board clear is very, very clean. And we do see the Kari now, so gonna swing once to security. Pretty much will beat over nearly anything. I don't remember if this list is also messing around. I know this week he was messing around with Paladin mode, but I don't know if he texted that into the Lyon list or if it was just a straight test of the list that got second. It is much more of an aggro focus list, which is why we see more of the 3-drop Stingmon, the jamming XV. Once again, end of turn, bring those boys, strip the source, stun the body. I actually quite like that. This will be a 5-cost reinforcing from the looks of it. Ooh, that's a huge hit actually. Gatekeeper. That said though, nah, Alter B's too big. I was gonna say maybe there's a chance. Also, I said 5-cost, but once again, not tapping the Kari in order to get the extra memory back, so making things more difficult for himself. Swing 1, swing 2. We know it's going to live. Get the recovery. Gain the extra memory from the Imperialdramon. One of these players is absolutely adding their memory back, making sure they're getting all the card effects. The other, you just got to read your cards. Once again, this isn't one that we're going to be doing like a big old overlay, but I'll bring up Heaven's Judgment here. So you can see the security effect is just a straight -12, and then the what's it called? The main effect is -6, and then for every color you have, it's -6 again. We are hitting a whole load of things that are going to be a problem. I'm going to see the suspension. Problem is we don't have a burn here, but we do have a Hammer Spark. Big fan. Oh. Does new Imperial board clear? I think a new fighter mode board clears here. Because it's 4 bodies, so the Death X is going to be a huge problem. We've already used the Davis. Swing, that clears what? I mean, that clears the body. If he's level 6, he's going to get DNA'd. He's going to get back down to the Imperialdramon. So he has to keep it... Okay, well, he has to keep it standing unless he is going to go for Nidhogg. Yeah, clear the board. Now, when he gets de-digivolved by the Death X... I mean, Death X is going to cost way too much now, actually. He's got nothing to tactical retreat. This one... I mean, yeah, you could X program. Gain the 3 memory. Okay, Holy Wave, and now surely you just X program, right? Just X program. Like, I don't like the gatekeeper here. I think you just X program. The problem is, like, oh, I mean, I guess he had a rookie in raising, so he did need to give himself the heal as well. But we've managed to bring it down, and we are going to see the hybrid 4 games for clean 2-0. Well, a little bit messy. Make sure to read your cards, but as always, if you made it this far, like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.